let's do a little bit of Illuminati. That counting at Illuminatus. I would like to be like this, except I am 41 and still living the way I was delivered, which is totally separate. Which, according to my ancient Egyptian self, like Isis, Atum, see, I have not been treated right, which is where we are, but I'm not going into whiny territory. So, Nicaragua. Oh, see, Nicaragua. Right. I have mucho gusto, and I have muy bueno. No, it's not bueno. It's muy. Well, it's muy importante, but yeah, I'm gonna je ne sais pas on that one. And I stopped speaking French. I took it in school because at some point, even though I took French en français, I refused to speak it. Because it's something you had going on in North Africa with Morraco moving people into, like, my other corridor that had zero permission to move, but yet there is some digging rights in Africa that apparently somebody with some car knowledge or minivan knowledge of middle Congo, Africa, gave someone else in... You people are all a piece of shit as far as I'm concerned. This one, right here. See this one? This one. Rudolph with the red nose. Oh my god, all of the other vampires forgot that Rudolph and the White Rabbit existed. Oh my god, what's gonna happen when people start dropping dead? They're gonna know. It's gonna be no fucking place to hide. Because your Rudolph has a brown tip on its nose because there's only me. And the man I was born for, who's also named Nicholas. Nicholas. The only two Rudolphs with the red nose. So I don't quite understand where you're taking any kind of movement or coin or business dealings and why you're all hiding. When the one pearl, whether you want to move her to Tyridian in Rome, but see, Rome is a problem when you got certain names for the children. So that's why we go with, let's get the first marriage correct and the children in the correct house. So we only have one contender at Rudolph level. And in the future, we don't have 3 different houses all split. I mean, it would have been nice to have the one Rudolph tip nose house, with one husband, one wife, Adam and Eve, and then that way, in the future, when we all come back in vampirical system, it would have been the exact same bloodline, like Condor wings across. Oh my god, that was the plan, but oh boy, you really fucked it up by listening to yourselves. So where am I losing you? Because Marshal Service, oh, the police, oh my god, yeah, there are police at the kingdom level of houses of should have been bankrupt, should have been forecasted, should have been ousted out of because you're non-cooperative with Marshall. Marshall knows, oh my god, right, Marshals do matter. Yeah, especially at Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the White Rabbit territory. So why, Carrot Top, are we not listening to Copperhead? He's got venom in his fangs. Oh, that's my sharp one. Sharp tooth. Yeah, that's my tyrannical Rex. So why am I still poor? You're moving things all over the world illegally. I got a Nicaraguan account that is very much in delinquency with someone inside of pretending to be a Rudolph the Red-Nosed when they are strictly a brown nose. Because they got their nose up other people's ass finding out stuff and then moving stuff without, like, the police being able to marshal properly and lying for one another, moving more things around. So, yeah, that is, I mean, I didn't curse Yeltsin. I was so happy I didn't. Boris Yeltsin, he sat there and he said, your people have always been so good and so nice. I tried to tell your other people, but they're not exactly, we've had problems in the past. I know, he said, you don't want to really hear about. He said, I'm something called a prime minister. And I said, I'm sorry, my parents don't speak. I don't even, I mean, he said, is it? And I said, no, it's not your, I can understand you. Is that a minister? I've only heard at church. Is that right? And then he laughed and he tried to figure out a way to explain it because he didn't have many words other than what he had been given. So it was interesting because I said, I really don't know government very well and I apologize, And then he looked at a picture of my grandmother and my grandfather, black and white, from Alonso. And we went over my heritage, my lineage, so he confirmed that for me. And this was some special event after school. I had a special birthday, and so they let me stay after for some. And then they had special ride home for me, and so it was really nice. And I met him. I had never heard of him before, but then again, I'm not allowed to watch TV, so yeah, I guess you could say I'm kind of Amish, because, I mean, right, it was a lot of reading, but some early Nintendo games, but really, like, Linda and Lou were not having much of any. I read a lot. So, let's see, what else we got? I got Force, I got the Nicaragua account, I got the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Accounting. Right, and I think I'm good on that. Right, he had said that my people were really always very good because we weren't into we dealt with business and we were always fair and good at chieftain clan territory. We never had a problem because we're not into like the yippity yip. We'll listen to you yipping, but we'll try to help you solve it without future yipping. Because usually it makes sense when we get everybody back onto some kind of normal genetic order system. Because currently, I know my friends in other parts are really afraid about the future if you ignored the middle pearl, like the mother pearl wisdom. Like you all knew that there was something special going on in Condor, like Ural territory, and yeah, they usually pick the pearls right out of the Terrarian Sea. Right? That's where the old so star people come from, and everybody seems to agree that they like that breed. And then they say there's something extra special about them. Yeah, there sure is. We've had lots of history of like good things with them, and so that's why I'm a little confused why I got ignored. But I'm trying to dig through that to give you pearls of wisdom because I grew up. My mother literally was one of 10 kids, totally poor. My dad was one to his father and mother, Angelina and Antonin, and it's An, 2, 9, as in strict 9. 9, yeah, that's Anton 9, yeah, Antonin, yeah, see. So, right, we got him, and then... So there's been 0 coins, 0 opportunities, 0 education, 0 anything useful in New York. Being in New Amsterdam in New York has not been easy, I'm going to tell you that. And then I got other people throwing French Moroccan deals of thorns in my side with... so you guys really need to like clean up your books and take some responsibility and shave off a few family members that should have been bankrupt a whole long time ago for all the discooperation that they've caused. Because, yeah, I got some systems accounting that they didn't even know existed. They heard the legends. They're like, how could that be true? Superstition, it has a place in the world. It's not for everybody, but for those of us that know, is it a scary system in there? Yeah, it is. And she's got to get to protecting that whether you like it or not. So I don't know what kind of authority I need to give the Marshal Service at Copperhead's taking care of carrot tops because they're fucking sitting there chewing their bunny like carrot that they were born with. Yeah, I'll show you what a birthright is, motherfucker. It's called Mother of Pearl. Yeah, I know where we come from. Right? They know where we come from. We have a really good history. And so far, you are not turning out to be a cooperative person. So your net worth is really deficient on the scale of, like, what should we keep and what are we okay to... And don't sit there and go, oh, man, that you can't be taken care of because you are so-and-so. Oh, yeah, Mother of Pearl says if it's in Mama Pearl Rudolph territory and you're in her way, you have full authority to do whatever it takes to get to me.